sometimes you just need an answer right now. It'd be great to chat with an underwriter. Maybe it's even on the weekend, something like that.
If people would call.
Yeah, well, Carl White. We're getting to that. Carl White and the Marketing Animals, they've got this cool loan officer help desk page on Facebook. You can just jump in there, put your questions in there. It's free to join, of course. And not only will your peers help you out, but they've got an underwriter on staff to help as well, or multiple, I think. So anyway, just click this banner you see right here over on your right. You might have to scroll down a little bit to see it, or you can, if you're on your mobile device, scroll down past the comments. You'll see his banner down there to join, and there's a link around here somewhere if you're watching us on Facebook or somewhere else.
So we have a calling problem in this country.
A calling problem.
But you know what's kind of funny is like we always get like pissed off at people when they don't pick up their phone.
Right.
And yet how often do we pick up our phones?
It's
type
true.
of thing.
Yeah, it's
you know,
true.
nobody likes to be put into automated hell when they're calling. Press 1 for this, press 2 for that.
Sure.
You know what? So we have a two-way problem with calls. 1, we expect more out of other people with their phone, and 2, we expect too little out of ourselves with our phone.
Right.
Especially in sales, this is a problem.
I know.
Now, right now, I want you to really look at problems and solutions. This will all start to make sense to you guys.
Okay.
So in the United States right now, we don't have a housing problem.
Okay.
We don't have a government shutdown and housing problem.
Okay.
You have a problem.
All right.
The problem is that people who are looking at your industry think there's problems, and you're not picking up your phone and dispelling those problems, or better
Okay.
yet, being a solution to the problems that other people may perceive right now.
Yeah, be proactive
See,
about it.
because understand this. There is always a problem.
Sure, always, all the time.
See, there's always a problem in real estate and housing,
course.
right?
Yeah.
Now we have they're just excuses for us. Prices are too high, prices are
Sure.
too low, our
Yeah.
volume is up, our volume is down, our turn times are great, our turn times are bad. Oh my God, Y2K is gonna kill all the computers in the world and nothing
Right.
really happened. Now
Yeah.
the government shut down.
Yeah.
These are not problems, my friends. You have to understand this as a salesperson. These are opportunities.
Okay.
If you call.
All right. Hey, government shutdown.
Yeah.
Okay. It's hurting real estate and mortgages.
Yeah.
But y'all need to understand that it's all a matter of positioning.
Yep, it's your position.
You can be part of the problem or part of the solution.
If you call, you're part of the
We
solution.
suggest being part of the solution.
That's always
because
a better one.
It is better. It's just better, okay? But half of you won't because that's just you.
Right, people just like their problems.
Well, here's what you
They're
need
not
to do.
gonna pick up their
Here's
phone.
what
they're
you need to
gonna
do. Tell them what they need to do.
Well, here's what you need to do. You need to call your data.
Stop it.
Call your data.
Doesn't make any sense.
No, I didn't say database. Call your data. Frank came up with this. He did. Look at this handsome fella. Call your data.
That's right.
Not your database. See, quit looking at your data like they're actual people.
Oh, I
Because
see.
that gives you call reluctance.
Right.
Because you're reading their minds.
Yeah,
You're thinking, oh, they don't want me to call. They're going to see right through me. I'm going to be transparent to them. They're going to see this is nothing but a shameless sales call.
this does
no.
sound brilliant.
Yeah, call your data.
Does sound something like I would say.
Channel your inner sociopath.
Sociopath is boiled down someone who is just more savage than everyone else.
There you go.
Dehumanize your database
Right.
because when you call your data,
Right.
good things happen. When you don't, nothing happens, and nothing is the kiss of death in sales.
It sure is.
Call. Are you guys getting this call? Right? It's like what Winston Churchill said.
We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender.
Or like what Trump said, we're gonna call and we're going to win. And when we get sick of calling, then we're gonna call some more. Or like Pelosi said, if you don't call, it's Trump's fault. Or it's like Chuck Schumer. Well, he'll call and cry, but he'll still call, right? Or Tom Brady and Drew Brees seem too old to call? No, they can still call and do a real good job, better than the young bucks.
That's
or
right.
like Bezos, divorce your own phone, get a new phone, and keep calling that new phone. Call.
So we told you 78% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck
Yes.
just a few days ago,
Yeah.
right? That's not good if we want to sell mortgages to people who have skin in the game. Right? So can we just all accept we are no longer a skin in the game nation?
Where are you going with
Can
this?
we do that? I mean, not with anything,
Well,
man.
let's
I
get
mean,
back on
I
track.
want it now, I want it free, and I deserve it. That's who we are.
Stop, you're getting
That's
sidetracked.
who we
You're
are.
getting sidetracked.
Look,
Get back
look. It's like what JFK said.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you.
Demand your country do everything for you.
That's not what he said, but that's not the point.
Okay,
Right,
yeah.
stop. Back, get on track.
Okay. 78%.
Of people are paycheck to paycheck.
Right. 78%. Okay, and that includes the government and contracted employees of the feds who are now on their longest furlough in history.
Means they're not getting paid.
Personally, I like being a part of history.
Do you really?
Yeah, I think it's kind of fun.
I do too.
What are your thoughts on it?
It's not hurting me. Yeah, me too. I totally get it. But honestly, Frank, you wouldn't like being part of history if you were one of these people who wasn't getting paid.
I agree. Yeah.
So,
Please.
let's think about this furlough in terms of, or the government shutdown, what it means in terms of mortgages.
Okay.
Number one.
Okay. If you're a federal worker or contractor and your lender can't get a verbal verification of employment from your federal employer prior to loan delivery, your loan approval may be denied or delayed.
Okay, now the shutdown doesn't impact loan processing at these agencies, our government agencies, because they're not funded by the government. All right, does that make sense? However, there could be some limited staffing which could hurt your turn time.
Yeah, limited staff could hurt your turn times with HUD loans.
Right.
Also, watch USDA and VA loans as well. Oh, and reverse mortgages, I think, are in that bucket too.
That's going to be problematic for you. See, legislation was also passed on December 21st, 2018 to extend the National Flood Insurance Program through May 31st. Now, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA, which oversees the NFIP, that's your flood insurance, is still selling and approving these new policies.
I know.
That'd be crazy.
Crazy, yeah. Also, the IRS will not process new 4506Ts during the shutdown, but you notice that they still have their blood-sucking hyenas coming to collect if you're behind on your taxes.
Realtors, lenders.
Lenders aren't required to have the transcripts at closing, and in many cases can add the transcripts to your loan file after closing.
Liar! I don't know about that. You're also not
Risky
supposed. You
business.
also don't have to have overlays, and you still have those.
Right.
Okay. Now this is the sales portion of our show. See, call your past client database, your current client, and your future client database about the shutdown, because they might be affected. Even if you're not in an area that has a whole bunch of federal employees, your past client, current client, future clients don't know that you know that.
Right. So, one, send a message to your database to reach out to you if they're having a problem with their mortgage, and understand this is a sales call.
Because after you get through that, you can always ask them for a referral. So
Right.
if you're really feeling all juiced up and Lance Armstrong-ish after you're sending that message, and you want to be a blood doping caliber loan officer or real estate agent, after you send that email or text message, do yourself a favor and follow it up with a telephone call, because nothing says I love you like you on your phone saying I love you. That might be a little weird. Just call up and ask them for a referral. It's better than sending a stupid email message to your past clients who aren't even going to read it because they're going to get stuck in a spam filter because you're sending it from a junk CRM that you think is helping you out.
All right.
It's true, CRMs are junk. Keep going.
Not always the case. Anyway, for lenders, find out who your company sells their loans to and who most of your loans ultimately get service with, and see
Right.
what their policies are.
They all have one.
Right, see, that can help.
Yep.
Because most of the biggest consumer banks are offering to waive fees and interest charges for some customers, but not all.
You have to be a federal employee. So for real estate agents, here's what you can do in order to arm yourself with the appropriate responses to any questions that your past clients, current clients, or future clients might ask when you actually pick up your phone and call them. See, real estate agents, reach out to your lenders for this type of information. Ask them what the case is for the servicers who are servicing the loans that they fund. And then they're going to say, I don't know, because they haven't thought of this. But then it's going to force them to get off their butt and find out what's going on with their servicers. And that's going to help them when they call their past client database as well. See, what this is called having a plan. You got to have a plan.
Plans
Because
are great.
Great things happen when you call, and this is giving you a built-in reason.
So maybe you could use all this information to be a solution to the problem. All right, let us know your thoughts down below. And as you go down below, you're going to pass our webinar scheduling system there, where you can dive into all kinds of cool trainings about all kinds of cool stuff and learn a whole bunch of new stuff so that you do have a plan. With that, you guys have a great one. We'll catch you later here. Whoa, what is going on?
I'm just done with the show. I don't need to wear this thing anymore.
This is kind of embarrassing. Please stop here. Please stop at this point.
I'm going to make some calls.
Okay.
I am.
Yeah, it's like this. I'm going to get some content.
Call, just not us.
Adios. We call a lot, to tell you the
call.
truth.